Show us yes. It's real. So, I see you've met my friend here, Pumpkin. Well, here's the thing. These lawn sacks, these ones that you buy in the store, it's really all magic. Everything that you see selling in the store on Halloween, including in the dollar store, especially in the party time dollar stores, they're all a bunch of magic tricks that you're supposed to perform for Halloween, alright, or all throughout the year. And guess what? Me and Ouija, we've conjured up the spell that goes with these bags. Oh yeah. So let's get into this class. It's gonna be a fun one. And guess what? It's going to be different. Just a quick lesson on Halloween hoodoo voodoo magic. Let's get into it and find out right here, what magic do we do with you pumpkin sacks, lawn sacks. Let's get into the lesson. So, the first thing you need to do when you're gonna do the pumpkin lawn sack spell is you need to get one of these, or two, or three, or as much as you want. Fill up your whole house or your whole lawn. They can last you all year. These ones. So, you go to various party time dollar stores or party time stores, and you look for those bags. And if you don't find them, you can find them online. Don't worry. So, you get the bags, secure the bag, you bring the bag home. Got trees, right? Things are falling from the trees, leaves, yeah? Well, as you can see, something is gonna fill up this bag, and it's gonna be some leaves. So I guess you do the spell when the leaves start to fall from the trees. No biggie. I guess it's an after Halloween spell, but it's always Halloween and Halloween time. And that is the first step to doing the spell. Get the bag. Next step, coming right up. Alright. So, this is what you do after you get the bag. After you've gotten the bags. You wait for the leaves to start falling. You wait for a calm wind when the leaves are blowing, but they're not blowing too much. You might have to light a few sigils with the herbs like I showed you with automatic writing, and then after wait for the results, and then you get the weather, and when you see the leaves blowing like this, that's when you're gonna wanna cast the spell on the leaves while they're still on the trees before they're falling or while they're falling. And then after you cast a spell on the leaves and let them all fall, you cast a spell on the leaves like this. Bless these leaves on these trees, let them fall with Halloween. Let them rain some more, and when Halloween comes, let it be fun and not a bore. You can say a spell like that, any spell that you really like with Halloween. Just don't insult it. This is an ancient spell, and the spirits love this spell. They love it, love it, love it, because in Halloween Town, witches do all the spells that come with all the things that they sell on Halloween. Always, because what else are we going to do? Witches only want things that have use. So everything has to have a use. Even these guys. Okay? So this is how you do the spell. You cast the spell on the leaves when the leaves are blowing, but not too much. You bless the leaves, it's called. You bless them, and then when they all fall, you gather them. Make sure the leaves are clean, and the next step is coming right up. So, when you've blessed the leaves and you've got all the leaves fallen off the tree, you collect the leaves and then you let them dry out after a few days. You know those paper bags that you could put all the leaves in? You put all the leaves in a paper bag and you let them dry out for like a week or two, and then they should be all dry. You don't have to do much. Just leave them in somewhere dry. You know, don't let the bag get wet. You want all the leaves to dry. When they've all dried, you fill up the bag, and then you could put like a little, you know, the dollar store or the Dollar Tree usually has like some little plastic elastics, even if they're for hair, you know, some rubber bands, and you tie up the top of the bag. Whoops. And then after, just a minute, you're gonna need a marker, because what we're doing here is a little bit complex, you could say. So you'll need a marker, one of these, and the first thing you're gonna do before you pop open this bad boy, you're gonna want to do sigils on the back, kind of like this. Okay, so let me show it again, because I don't know what's allowed. You just gotta do your sigils, your Halloween automatic writing. You have to do sigils on the back, and then before you open it, you have to rub, and go Helloween SÆGA. And now it's ready to write. Okay, so we got this out. You got this. You can remove the plastic completely, simple, and burn this later. You're gonna want to burn this. All right. So eventually, and you do this in Halloween. This is for Halloween. But when you burn it, you could burn it in like before autumn or during autumn. Like, you save these up for like next year. This is like after Halloween spell for the year, so you have a little Halloween spirit inside. This raises the Halloween spirit. This spell is to raise Halloween spirit throughout the year. So you do this throughout the year. You could take these out, and you know we're gonna be doing some burning because Helloweeners love to burn things. Sigils. We love burning sigils. That's exactly what we love to burn. So keep this for later. Now, this is what we do. We're going to be getting some leaves out, okay? Just for now, pumpkin. Just for now, okay? So I use 2, yellow and green. The colors matter. Don't use red because orange and red don't get along. And if you guys are into the Mandela effect or the Da Vinci's Code, whatever it's called, you'll notice that like after Santa lost that million-year case against Helloweenerzzs, all red is gonna turn like orange or some weird thing. I've been noticing it lately. So, for instance, get out a leaf. Okay, a leaf. This tree was yellow leaves. It's okay. So, Helloween SÆGA. You put it on the table on your gypsum. Get your marker. Be careful not to write on your gypsum cloth. And you're gonna remember the be careful you don't write on your costume or on the bag. You could write a sigil on the bag, but don't. You might keep it for next year. I don't think your bag wants tattoos. So, what you're gonna want to do is write a Halloween sigil. Okay. You can write up to 3 on a leaf. And it should look something like that. And like, you should see your leaf like should swing in your hand by itself, like with like magic. Like things are gonna start moving. Like as you do these Halloween spells, like things will start, like your powers will unlock and things will start to move. So you might see like this thing, like when you hold it gently in your hand, not like gripping it tightly, but like holding it like enough so it could like swing around like this. Like when you hold your things like gently like this, you'll see them moving. Like they might move in your hand by themselves. So mine is like not moving by myself. Do you want to move by yourself? Because you could talk to, well, when you know you could channel everything. But when you write on it, you're writing magic, you know? So right now it's spinning by itself. Let's see if it will float. No, it's not going to float. But it will float by itself. Like you'll feel it moving. Like, I don't know, like if your powers are activated, like a lot, if you've been burning a lot of sigils, your sigils will be activating powers for you and unlocking the power for things to move. So if your things start to move, fear not. It's just because you're doing magic, and magic is being done on this planet, and like a lot of like legendary stuff has went down since like 3 years ago, 2019 I believe, and 2018, 2019 was the year where a lot of shit happened with Halloween and Santa and Christmas and Easter and Valentine's Day and with the corridors. And now like a lot of stuff will be happening like with psychic. If you're psychic, you could divinate about it and you're gonna learn like what's been going on. Very important news, because this has to do with like millions of years ago. Well, 1 million to be exact. So here, your sigils will look something like that. Okay? Letting you get a good look. Okay? Now you can ask what they mean. Sometimes they're like little drawings of little pictures because we're gonna like summon, because you summon a lot. We're summoning Helloweenerzzs and like people to help make sure that the Halloween town is invoked properly and goes good. So, pardon me. So you take your leaves, okay? And they might be moving. Don't get scared if they move. Like they might spin around in your hand a lot by themselves. Like they might, you see that one just spin by itself. Like this, it's spinning by itself right now. Like sometimes your finger is moving and sometimes it's not moving and it's still spinning by itself. Like your finger could be moving and it's still spinning by itself, you know? And like it could be like making you spin it. I don't know. It just like it spins in your hand by itself. I know it's a dead leaf, but don't worry, like it's magic, you know? It's magic. It's like a wand. Just think of it like a wand, so you won't be scared. It's moving in your hand. Yes, they can move. Like you're gonna invoke powers in you, in your hands. When you start automatic writing, that's a big leap start to being psychic, and your things will be moving in no time. Okay, so, and then you just put that back in there. You can save them, and you know you can. You can save them if you want. So, I'm gonna do a few more. You would write gently because you don't want to pop a hole in the leaf. There's no need. And you have like, it's a dry leaf, you know, so you want to move gently on it. I'm gonna show you what some of the sigils look like that you draw on a leaf, because it's a leaf, so you're going to be drawing different sigils on it. And you're going to want to make sure that you get Ouija and get the archangels before you do this, or have a wand at least, or a crystal. Use something, or you can use the bag, you know, but know what you're doing. Just know that the bag is what's like helping you write the sigils, because the bag is going to know what sigils to put. So you could channel the bag, Like when it turns into a thing, when you make a thing, a spirit is invoked inside of it and it turns into someone, you know? There's a soul in there. So when you put all the leaves, well, even before, like the bags are made already. They're just inside of the packet and they're alive. So don't worry, you could channel the bag. You could talk to the bag too. You could talk to the face on the bag. So do your sigils gently. You could do it as gentle as you want. I'll show you what some of the sigils look like. Okay, usually we do like 3 sigils on a leaf. You know, you could do 4 if you're not gonna do like the whole bag. Some people do the whole bag. It's okay, it's cool, it's magic, you know. It's cool, it's fine, it's perfectly fine. Okay, so usually we do 3 sigils on a leaf, but this is what it looks like when you do 4. See if it wants to spin. Yes, usually when you just hold it gently, it's gonna start spinning. That's the leaf spinning by itself, but really it's magic unlocking. So you could see, like, you could tell if the magic is unlocked or how much the magic is unlocked by how much the leaf is spinning in your hand. See, and now it's spinning the other way. And you could actually feel it like spinning in your hand. Like you could feel the stem rotating in your fingers. And it's just a cool experience to see things moving, you know? So this is what it looks like. That's one big one in the middle there. It's, it looks kind of like graffiti, and it's, you can call it like a graffiti sigil if you want. Some people call it graffiti sigils. It is welcome to be called that. You can call it automatic sigils. Okay, so I'll do a few more. It's okay if, like, when you're raking up the leaves, like grass gets in there, that's fine. Those count as wands, like wand grass we call it in the fairy realm. So the sigils tend to be long. These ones you're gonna want to do dots on the pointy parts. So just try and take note on where I do the dots on the sigils, you know. And here we go. There, like that. It's cool, it's magic. And then you want to see if it's gonna spin. This one doesn't really want it is spinning, like it's spinning, but it's bended, you know, so it can't really spin all the way around. But sometimes you want to let them get a little spinning because they want to feel the magic too. Everything in your life that you touch, you hold it gently as possible, not to drop it, but you hold it gently, because everything's worst nightmare is to fall and break, you know. So you hold it gently. Usually you hold it like over your table or over your bed or over something soft, even if it's over your lap, even a necklace or something. You hold it. Like once you use pendulums, like your powers are going to be unlocked for things to move. So don't be afraid. Things can move, okay? That's what Halloween magic is, to bring things alive and make things move. So here's this leaf. It's the same thing. Okay? Sometimes another type of leaf is gonna go in. You just do the sigil on it. Okay? Okay. So on this leaf, you see, and like when you do the sigils, like you're gonna feel the power even more. So now this leaf is really spinning in my hand. Like if you could see it spinning. I'm not rotating my fingers, it's spinning. It's okay to spin. It's okay. You could talk to it like it doesn't know if it's allowed to spin. you are allowed to spin. I could channel things. You just let it know you channel things and it will spin away. Like you might just sit here, see it spinning. Like my finger is not going like this. It is just spinning. Because things can move, you know, quietly they want to. It's been a million years since they haven't moved, but they have a planet where they move on. It's fine. It's called Make. There's more than one Make out there. Everyone loves Make. They want a planet of things that can move, where things really are made. And see it spinning. It's paranormal. Don't worry about it. There's nothing wrong with it. So that's a sigil. Okay. And here's another one. See? Let's see if this one is moving. It's not moving yet. So we're gonna do a sigil on it and see if it makes it move. So like I said, 3 sigils per leaf. And you could do from like 5 to 100 leaves. Or you could do every leaf in the bag. It's just more power to you. Now, is it spinning? Yes, it's spinning. See, this is very powerful stuff. So it's very fun, but it's all Halloween magic. Helloween SÆGA. Never winter. So it's all like banishing winter, making things move, making it spring. So in Halloween time, it's 16 months a year. There's 16 months in a year. There's spring, summer, fall, and autumn, which is fall, and then spring again, and then summer, and then fall. And that's how it works in Halloween Town. See? And then when you talk about Halloween Town, it like moves even more. See, it's moving even more. It's moving even more. Okay? So this is how you could get to know your powers. And I did some sigils on the bottom, and that's what they look like. Cool? So this is how I see it's twirling. It's okay, it can spin. I channel things. Just let it know. If anything you want it to move, let it, just say, like, even your hair, you could be like, you know, like you could use it as a pendulum and show me yes. Sometimes it's gonna work. Your hair is like, you could talk to your hair. You could channel your hair too. Big secret, you know? So I've done probably like a few now. I wasn't really counting. Okay? So you do the sigils. You do the sigils. Be careful you don't get it on. So you try not to press on your cloth. You just like raise up the leaf, and you write it gently down, okay? So you don't need to even press down on the table while you write. You could hold it up too, and don't even press down. Like you could even hold it like this and write. It's okay, your powers will work and you'll automatic write. No need to worry about it. Okay, and this one, it's moving. See, it's spinning. Cool? And this is what the sigils look like. It's shaking because it's a little scared, because usually we don't put magic on the phone, but like magicians have been cracking that code for us, so we have been like letting magic be on the phone. It's okay to let some magic be on the phone. This magic is okay to record. Not every magic is okay to record because it's hectic for the phone. It's too hectic. There's a lot of magic going on. You know, you have to sometimes ask, because NASA plays a big part. Sometimes you have to ask NASA if you're allowed to do some of these things. You just be like, Ouija, can we get NASA in here? Or like, do you know, are we allowed to do this? Is this allowed to be on the phone? Because not everything that's magic the phone can handle. Not yet, anyways. Not yet. But it's okay. So it's moving. It's moving. It's not afraid to move on the camera. It's not afraid. It's spinning. It's spinning. And if you want to know what's doing, Ouija speaking. Don't worry, Ouija's here for the class, even though the board is not here. You know, just keep a planchette and Ouija will be fine. So it's spinning. It's Ouija talking now. Hi, everyone. So, okay. It's spinning because it's testing out the power of magic, how strong it is. So right now the power is there, but it's not that strong unless it's hiding it and it's pretending, because once the power is there, the power is infinite. The possibilities are there, so you could boost up these powers. And let's try that right now. So there is 4 sigils on here and it's moving like this. Show us. Okay. Can you show us yes? Okay, that's yes. Okay, so if I do more sigils, will it get more powerful, the magic? See? So yes, it will. Should we? All right. So, should we do it on the other side of the leaf? That was no. So, because obviously it wasn't the yes answer. So we'll do another one. Okay. And just so we boost up the power even more, let's do another one. Okay, them dots that we do on sigils are very powerful, just mind you. Every dot. So let's see now. I don't know if that made a difference to you, but to me it made a difference. It's more powerful. I feel more gravity being pushed, and it feels like it's doing its thing more. Yeah, it's spinning more. So the more sigils you do on the leaf, the more powerful it's gonna be. Okay? And then your leaf is gonna move in your hand. So don't think these leaves are for waste, because you can always get a bunch of these bags online and get everybody else's leaves, because everybody's supposed to be doing this with the leaves, because everybody's supposed to be doing the Halloween traditions that come with the Halloween. And this is one of the biggest Halloween traditions. And actually, this is not Halloween, this is Helloween. Helloween. Helloween magic for boys, because Halloween is boys and Halloween is kind of girls. But it's fine. Boys can do Halloween magic and girls can do Halloween magic, because it's very fun. It's just who it belongs to, because this is more masculine magic, I guess, or something like that. Okay? So, now, all these leaves will be here chilling together for a long time. Should we do more? Yes, 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 yes. We should do more. Okay, let's do a little bit more. I'll do a little bit more while we talk. Okay? So let me tell you the history of these leaves. Once upon a time, the leaves would turn gray. Then Halloween came and said, hey, what the heck? What the heck? She said, why on earth would leaves turn this color? Let them turn orange at the end of the summer. So the leaves started turning orange and the leaves started turning red. She said she doesn't mind if they want to be red, let them be red. They said yes, they want to be red too. She said, all right, that's okay. And some of them started turning yellow. And some said they just wanted to stay green. Helloween said, okay, bring her brother Helloween come and see what he thinks. He's a god of Halloween as well. Since all of these leaves will be staying Halloween, because that's what they were saying. Halloween, Halloween. So Halloween started and everyone gave a cheer because they said, hip hip hooray. Halloween will always be near. Because with these leaves turning colors to Halloween tones, we'll all have the courage and we'll all have a culture as well. So the leaves remind us of our culture. Halloween, orange, yellow, and I guess you could say a little red is in there for the vampires. That's why they wanted to turn red, for the vampires. That's some more sigils. And it is spinning like a spinner. So, let me see what else I have to tell you. So when you start burning these leaves, you're gonna want, you can even write on the ripped ones. When you start burning these leaves, you're gonna want to chant to them, you know, say like Halloween. If you don't know what to chant, if you're not good at like rhyming, you just have to speak from the soul, you know, or like ask Ouija to help you with your witch's tongue. It's called a witch's tongue. And you'll have one, you know. You could even make songs and get famous making like Halloween songs, magic songs. You know? So this is gonna last you like a long time. If you burn it leaf by leaf, you could burn it pile by pile. You could even like, if you want to do a big spell, you would just burn the whole bag. Like, just burn the whole bag with all the leaves inside of it. It's fine. It's just like, it's, some people believe that's the way it's supposed to be done. It's just the way one of it's supposed to be done. If you want to save your bag, you don't have to burn the bag itself, you know. It's just because when you burn the bag, it's like burning a Halloween sigil, because the bag is like a sigil, you know. It's a Halloween monument, so, or something like that, a symbol. It's a symbol of Halloween, symbolizes Halloween. So you could burn the bag, not in your house because it's gonna smell like burnt, too much burnt stuff in there. You want to burn it like, you know, like somewhere, maybe in a backyard of your friend if you don't have a house or something, you know. So this is the Halloween culture. This is to last us throughout the year. So we'll never have Halloween jitters, you know, like we miss Halloween. It's not Halloween. There's nothing popping right now. There's nothing going on. You just don't worry about it. You could go into your Halloween bag and start burning Halloween sigils and Halloween leaves, and then you're going to start seeing the Halloween rays in the atmosphere. Usually we burn it more, but you're going to burn these leaves and you're just going to see the Halloween spirit get really live. Okay? And it's a good thing. It's what it's meant to be. Okay? So we do this in like late summer or whenever you feel like it, but late summer, late early November. Okay? Or I guess like early November, when the leaves just start falling. All right? And that's how it goes. And then you keep your marker for as long as you can. Okay? Because you're going to be using this to do other things. Okay? Or even if you want, you could just put it back in and leave it like this. Just take like an elastic and wrap it around and keep it like this. So a little bit about this. This is since like the leaves turn in like Canada, this is really Canadian Halloween magic. Canadian Halloween hoodoo and voodoo. Canadian hoodoo. Okay? Halloween, because Canada and America, our culture has Halloween in our culture. Like our culture is really magic, you know, we're like witches really are from like the Atlantic side, like American witches, you know. We have a lot of queens and goddesses and stuff, but we just do our thing. So our culture is Halloween to show respect to our ancestors that are all witches. And they celebrate Halloween every day, our ancient ancestors that are witches. So you're going to want to tie this up with the sigils. You can leave a little air in there, blow a little witch's air, you know. It's okay, a little witch's air in there. Bring things to life. A witch's air bring things to life, give things life. And okay, we put the tie back around. It doesn't have to be too tight, you know. Leave it a little bit loose. Okay. And wrap it around. Don't want the elastic to break. And then here you go. So you have a bag. Okay, your friend. So you burn it leaf by leaf or pile by pile. In like summer, we start in like summer. We don't really do this for spring. We do something else in spring. We start burning the leaves in summer, so we're getting ready for Halloween. And then when Halloween time comes, you should be done burning all your leaves, because you have to burn all your leaves for the summer, so that way when like the leaves start to fall again for next year, we have a lot. Okay, we have a lot of leaves for next year, and by the time we get to Halloween and for the leaves to fall again for the year, like all these leaves will be burned and Halloween will just be very live. So all these leaves are chilling. If you don't do every leaf, all these leaves are chilling with the sigil leaves and the bag. That's like a Halloween sigil itself, made a Halloween sigil. They'll be chilling together and just soaking up all the energies, because all the energies of the leaves are in here. So you just want to like fluff up, when you get your bag, you just want to fluff your bag and make sure that like no stems of the leaf, make sure no stems of the leaf are gonna like poke a hole in your bag. So just make sure like it's like fine, you know, like on the bottom you just check. You just have to like fluff it like a pillow and then you're fine. Okay, so we burn the leaves, and then when Halloween comes, we have a Halloween party. Just saying to mention that. So that's the spell. That's pretty much it. We get the bag, we bless the leaves, we fill up the bag with the Helloween SÆGA Neverwinter leaves, sigil leaves, and then after we start burning them in like early summer, early fall, and then after we save the bags for next year, we have a Halloween party, and we have some Helloween SÆGA magic fun! And don't forget to give your bag a hug! Yeah, and you can wash your hands after you're done like collecting the leaves and filling up all your bags. Say hi! Ha 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 ha! Happy Helloween! Have fun! Neverwinter SÆGA time! Imagine when we start doing this after 5 years. No more winter! Bye! Enjoy learning magic with Halloween Priestess. And don't forget, happy Halloween and happy Halloween.